Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome back at the Cyber Trading trading floor. Good to see you all, everybody on social media and all traders. Good to see you back. I don't know what the hell's going on, but did you see SBET yesterday? Oh my God, this thing, and it's still going higher. I don't know. I was funny. I was watching the chat room and I saw Andrea said, "What the hell is the news on this company?" Just for fun, just for a joke, I bought it and then I sold it. I'm like, this is too crazy. I got in, I chased this thing all the way at $70. 70. I saw this thing right here around 5:30. I'm like, this thing is crazy. And then it shot all the way up to about 90 and it came right back down to 75. I'm like, I'm out of it. You know what I mean? So I put like 5 points out of it. But oh my God, this thing is it shot up already up to 118 in the after hours. And I know what we talk about the news, right? They got like this $500 million. I don't know, Rich, what was the news on it again? Something like they got like several, like $300-400 million worth of a secondary offering or something like that, funding, and then moving it into something else. And I that is like a major short squeeze. But what I want to bring up is this right here. We saw this stock trading, and this stock was $2. Okay. We watched the stock a couple of days ago, just a few days ago, and it was trading at like 2, went to 360. And then it went, you could see right here on this day right there on the 23rd, it ran from 3 to 660. And, who would ever think that you wake up the next morning and would got into it? But we all traded. That's a new private placement for Ethereum. Cryptocurrency. They're doing what offer companies do with Bitcoin, making it part of their treasury. Okay, so it looks like everybody's also doing that. I know we heard that GameStop was looking to do that too. But it looks like everybody wants to get into that whole Bitcoin thing. But oh my God, I mean, what's great is that this ain't the first time we've seen something like this happen to us. We've seen stocks like this that happen not very frequently. I mean, Josh would probably, and Rich would probably agree with me, probably like once every other month. We probably get something that gets this crazy, but it was, let me tell you, it was a lot of fun. Another stock I want to point out, I'm really, really pissed off about this one right here, is RGC. So RGC, this stock, you could see it right here, was trading around $28. Now, I don't know what happened. It was the same thing like, same thing like SBET. It went all the way to 550. I was trying to buy this stock at around $450. Okay. Not a lot. Listen, I was only looking to buy like 10 shares. I was going to throw $4,500 into this deal. And the only reason why I was going to buy it is because it was building a Fausto flag. It was consolidating. It wasn't continue to move. And I'm like, you know what? This is kind of weird. The stock is trading at these prices and everything else. So I tried to buy it and my brokerage firm declined me. They will not let me. I don't know why. They will not let me buy this stock. I don't know, certain regulation or whatever it is, but maybe the account that I had it in, but it wouldn't let me buy it. So it's been sitting over here on my watch list. I had it right here on my watch list right here. So I'm looking at it and I come back, just like 2 days ago, I'm like, oh shit, the thing was at, I was going to buy it at like 350 and the thing's at 500. I'm like, all right, whatever. Now on 10 shares, it's about like $1,500. You know what I mean? Now I'm looking at it like, oh, damn it. That was like almost like a $5,000 loss that profit I could have made that I lost for some reason. So anyway, I don't know what the story with this company is too. I know some of us kind of know what the story is a little bit, but why it's up as much as it is, it's absolutely nuts. So, but if you were able to watch it and trade it, there were a lot of stocks out there. There were also a lot of other stocks that we were trading. It wasn't the greatest day yesterday. I mean, the other news is, and NVIDIA obviously had earnings that did come out. It is starting to trend down a little bit. Yesterday I did an open house, as always on Thursdays. We do it at 12 o'clock. And, and I was showing people, everyone in the room, how NVIDIA has this major resistance levels around 140, 145. And you could see how it dropped, and you could see long-term and on the right of the chart. And, and by the way, everyone here that wants to come and see it, this is why we invite you to come in our trading room, because we've been doing this 35 years. and every stock trades exactly the same. And, if you don't see the right of the chart, you're trading blind. You know how many people out there just, had a nice little run on this trade and lost money on it? You know what I mean? Like I said before, we don't have a problem of cyber traders here to pay more for the stock. Let somebody else break through that, that 2 million share order out there. Why do we have to do it? Just because you love the company, it's great news and everything else, doesn't mean it's going to go higher. Remember, the only thing is going to prevent it from going higher if there's a lot of sellers out there unless somebody wants to buy it from them, then you got to worry about it. But anyway, that also was one of the stocks out there. AI did pop yesterday. I know that had a good pop yesterday. That was kind of weird stock, more of a day trading stock. Really hasn't been a really good swing trading stock. But you could see how on the long-term chart here in the bottom, ran from 20 down to 45, down to 20. And then what else there was out there? You guys were trading Uber, right? Uber finally took a big hit. It took a little bit of a hit. Getting close to some nice support levels right there. So today is Friday. Weekend, summer. It's going to be kind of crappy this week. We're going to have a nice, I don't usually say April showers bring May flowers. It's been raining here in May forever. We broke a record with rainfall over here. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, where's the drought? You know what I'm saying? So it was spoiling my boat season. I can tell you that. And I bought a brand new boat. I'm actually going to go. What the hell is that? Oh, a little stupid thing came up. I'm actually going there to christen it today with the champagne to break it. And, and I gotta go in the rain. It's terrible. But anyway, let's go look what's going on this morning. But I would want you guys to keep an eye on, well, I don't know if you want to keep an eye on it, but just be very careful, SBET. All right. Be very, very careful. I think we're done with that stock. I mean, listen, we've seen a stock like that go to 1,000. Remember, we saw what happened with GameStop. Listen, it happens all the time, so be very, very careful. But there are other stocks out there that are moving. The one that's really moving this morning, that a lot of you were already trading this morning, was GITS. What a nice little mover. Just started around $8.45, around $1.60, ran to $3.50. So you got that one on the watch list. GITS. I know a lot of you already did real well with that one. Congratulations on that one. This one right here, nice little inexpensive stock, up 74%. It's starting to trend down. It was an expensive stock. Some of you remember back in February, this stock ran from was it 5 to 25? So we know what she does move. BSLK. And remember, whoever has level 3, level 4, make sure you always check that out. Is this is another one? Yeah, this one's moving up pretty decently, but it's kind of flat. You see it's kind of flat right there? I'm not really a fan of that. We want stocks that got good volatility. This one popped and came back down. Good volume, good spread. VIVK. And these are a lot of stocks that some of you guys never heard of. RRGB gapped up pretty big. Red Robin. Oh, okay. Still around, that company. I still haven't gone. I never eaten there yet. But Red Robin, not going to hold it against it. Heard they make a good burger, but if I can make money on the trade, let's trade it. Yeah, this SBET is absolutely nuts. Oh, my God. It's just, I can't believe it's still there. This one's up 25%. I mean, this stock was $5 down to $1. It's kind of trying to come up a little bit. BMGL. There's a lot of stocks in this morning. Oh, we know this stock very well. VVPR. That was a fun stock. Remember that one? Ran from 60 cents up to about $8. Just took a big hit right now. Pretty volatile stock. I'll probably stay away from it right now. There's so many more out there to trade. ITRX, we trade this stock. That one moved up pretty nice before. This one took a very, very big hit. NVVE up a little bit, up 16%. Put this on the B list. NVVE. Could have a decent Friday, looks like. Superior, we trade that one. Halo, we trade this stock. But you see, remember this stock? Hey, there you go. See that one right there? It's exactly what I was talking about. This obviously with the reverse stock splits and everything. But this was like an I bet. That was a crazy reverse stock split on that one. But yeah, that one was another nuts. This one, Ultra, there's the makeup company, I think. Ultra Beauty, yeah, right? I Swim, yeah, pretty much does it there. Quite a few stocks. Very weird, though. Not the best trending stocks, though. Let's see what's on the New York Stock Exchange. Not too sold on that one. Path, kind of flat. Yeah, nothing really trending pretty on the New York Stock Exchange. Losers. Oh, SGN. We know where that came from. That was that. Remember that stock a couple of days ago? That was a lot of fun. Gap, GPS. That one's down. I guess earnings didn't go too well for that one. The Gap store. Another earnings announcement. And that pretty much does it. All right. So we got a pretty decent list here for a Friday. Now, remember, Newsmax is getting beat up. Brand name stocks, everyone. Like I said, I'm still holding my Tesla. I sold my GameStop. I sold all my nuclear power stocks. I'm pretty much sitting in a lot of cash right now. I'm probably, I would say, about 50% cash for some of you want to know right now. So, you know what? A lot of these things are at these big resistance levels, weekends, summer. You know, when we go into the summer times of the year, we're going to get like little spotties here and there, especially after hearing what happened that with the courts with Trump, they deemed them that the tariffs are illegal, and we'll see how that works out. But other than that, I think we had a good run. We had a really, really good on swing trades. Let's focus on the day trades. All right. Hey, Souls Bandit, let's get back between the bid and ask. Yeah, well, let's start sozing then, right? Let's start hitting the bid. Let's start seeing what's going on. That looks like what kind of a day it's going to be today. All right, guys, let's get ready for the market opened up. Trade safe. We've got about 15 minutes. If you're watching on social media, if you want to come join us, we're going to be here all day. Just here's that QR code right there on the screen. Take your phone, scan the QR code. And happy you could join us here all day. We're live from 7:30 to 4:30. And if you're new, if you joined us from yesterday's event, you did one of the trials, the $9 trials with us, make sure you talk to Education Advisor, watch those videos, get the level 3 quotes from NASDAQ. Just sit back and watch. I know it's going to seem a little fast, but if you think this is fast, imagine what you've been when you know what it even looks like, you know, and some of the stocks you're already in. So have some fun. All right, traders. You see something, you say something, traders. If I don't see you, we'll see you. We'll see you back here on Monday. If you made your money this morning, and don't forget classes today too. All right, everyone. You got. I think we got phase 2 going on right today, don't we, Josh? I think we do. Yeah, phase 2 continues today. All right, he's going to go over gaps and dead cat bounces, which is my all-time favorite. All right. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you back 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere.